In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a sales receipt in QuickBooks Online, or how to record into QuickBooks that you've made a sale, your customer has paid you for a product or service. They have paid you, you're not doing invoicing, so you're just recording a sales receipt. So we just want to record a sale by going to the plus new button in the top left corner. So we're going to click this button here. And so pretty much anything new you're making from scratch, you can just come to this new button and it'll probably be here. For us, we're going to come to this first column, go down, and there we are, sales receipt. So we're going to click that. And here's the sales receipt screen. So I will show you what is important to make sure you have and what's optional to fill out, because I know there's a lot of things you could fill out, but do you really need to fill out everything? So I'll go through that as well. So first, we do need to select the customer. If they're not already in your customer list, you could click add new, but we will pick someone from this sample companies list. So let's say Travis. We'll pick Travis, and he's already in our customer list, and we already have it, his email and his address already entered on our list. So that's why it filled it in automatically for us. But it's not required. So if you don't have Travis's email, if you don't have his address, you can still save it. It's not required. If you want to send it to Travis, if you want QuickBooks to email this receipt to Travis, you do need an email. But if you're not planning on doing that, you just want to record in QuickBooks the sales receipt, you're not going to send it. This could be empty and this could be empty if you need it, to be. All right, so the next thing is the date. Pay attention to this part, because usually when you go to make something new, it'll put today's date, and that may not be the case for this situation. So it's not today's date, it is, let's say the date of the sale was on this date. So we will change it to the correct date. We'll come down here. If you're using tags, you could use it, but that's optional. Tags will be a separate video. And next is our payment method. This is optional as well. You could save it and leave this blank, but this is one of those things that the more information you have, that's always better. So especially if they pay by check. If they pay by check, then I would definitely recommend filling this part out to keep a record of that check number. So we can put the check number right next to it. Deposit to, in most cases, you are going to leave it here. For your account, it might say payments to deposit. That might be the name of this category. So either it's called this or payments to deposit. For most cases, it should be this should be selected. All right, we're going to come down here and we're going to select the product or service that Travis bought from us. So in our case, let's say that he bought a lamp. So he purchased a lamp, and let's say that he purchased, each lamp was $45, and he purchased 2 lamps from us. All right. Now, in the case of a lamp, most likely that's going to require charging sales tax as well. So if you need sales tax on, you're just going to select that box. If in your case, let's say Travis is exempt from charging sales tax, you could uncheck it, and then the total of the receipt will just be the 90. But if you do need sales tax, just check that off. We will select the tax rate, and it'll calculate it for you. So it'll calculate, and now it went from 90, added the sales tax, and now we've got the total of the receipt. So I always like to, this will be the total, but I always like to come up here, and this is going to be the total for the receipt. So I like to look at that, make sure, is that the right amount? And that way you can just check it. If not, you can come back and make any changes that you need to. All right, in the bottom, this is all optional, but if you need it, it's here. You could use this as a box like this, just saying a thank you message, or any information that you want to note here. You could put notes here, but if you ever email it to him, the customer will see this. You could put any more information in the description, but if it's something that it doesn't really make sense to put in the description, you could put it over here on the left. And the last thing, if you need to attach something, if you want to attach a picture, a PDF, if you, a spreadsheet, you know, if you want to just attach a file to this receipt, you could attach it here. If you want to attach the check, a picture of the check, you could put that here as well. All right, so I always like to double check over everything, make sure it all looks good. So this looks good, our total is good. So we're going to go ahead and click Save and Close. Save and close. And there you go. So now we just saved the sales receipt and it's telling us up there. But now we want to see it. We want to go back and see, well, where did it go? It just disappeared, and where did it go? Or maybe you accidentally made a mistake and you realize, oh, that I forgot to do the date. So if you want to get back to it, come over to the left menu. You'll go to Sales and then All Sales. So you'll come over to All Sales, and then your list here is by the date. So we recorded it for August 10th. So we're just going to scroll until we get to August 10th and we see sales receipt. So there it is, August 10th sales receipt for Travis for that 97. So here it is on this row. And there is way, and I'll show you in another video, but if you know the sales receipt is way down on the list, there's ways to filter this to bring up his sales receipt quickly. But for us, we just scroll down to find the row. We click on the row. And then here it is. We're back to what we just created. And if you want to if you want to fix anything, you could fix it or send it. If you decide, you know what, I do want to send it to him now, you could click this side arrow, and then click Save and Send. You could click Save and Send, and then you'll get a pop-up like this. And you can change the email message. If you don't like the default, you could change what it says over here. And it's going to go to this email that we already have set up. Right now, because it's a sample company, it's just showing us the PDF preview of it. But if you were going to actually email to him, it'll show you the preview of what the email will look like. So yeah, this will be different, that it will show the preview of the email itself. All right, and then you would just click Send and Close to actually send it. So that's good too, because if you accidentally hit this button down here in the right, and you click Save and Send and you realize, oh wait, I don't want to actually send it, then it does give you this pop-up first before it actually sends it. So that's good. So yeah, so if you want to send it, you can click Send. If you just want to close it, you're not sending it, then click the arrow on the side, Save and Close. So we're not sending, just closing. And then we see it back on the list. So that is how to create a sales receipt in QuickBooks Online. I will see you in the next video.